and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
John Schomer, good morning to you, sir. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8 o'clock a.m. Yeah, I know. I can feel it. I feel it too. I feel happy. I'm hungry. We got coffee. Sip it up real quick. Sip it up as we sip it up. Monica, you sip it up too? Yeah. Oh. It is Monday the 27th, and we have a friend of the show on the show today. She is hardworking, she's dedicated, she's awesome, and that trail of superlatives, that's the word of the day, superlatives. That trail of superlatives could lead to only one person, Brisa. It's not Buenos Dias, Aurora, but I tried it. Yay! Good morning.
Good morning, Curtis.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
How's that honey oat latte?
Delicious.
Aha! Treadwell, shouts out. Emily's here. Good morning to you, Emily and Norma Peterson. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We have a lot to talk about today. So we are here with Brisa from Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry, who's going to update us on all food pantry activities, but also let us know something interesting that's taking place tomorrow.
Yes.
And I think it's the first of its kind. And actually, before I get to my news, let's talk about that. What is going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday Crawl.
Uh-oh.
It's the first kind in Aurora to ever happen. So yeah, we're very excited. Tomorrow, people get to come in to support text 1 East Benton to check in. And we have a cool setup inside for you guys. It's going to be very exciting. Lots of raffles, raffle baskets, photo opportunities, and music. So it's going to be fun. So check it out. Buy your tickets in Eventbrite. Tickets are $25. And that guarantees you a taco per each restaurant that's participating. So we have 7 restaurants participating in Aurora. We have Primo's Tacos, Cielo Tacos, La Quinta, El Tío, Jalisco's, Taqueria Aurora, and Supermercado Carrera.
Okay.
So 7 tacos for $25, plus you get a t-shirt that we're picking up today, and then a swag bag.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. So you heard it here, you guys. The tacos are good, and I can tell you that I like all of those places. I rock with LTO. You know, LTO is good, right around the corner from us down here. We do lunch there every now and then. Dan Barraza here. Good morning, Dan. But yeah, thank you very much for letting us know that. Now, support text, as you mentioned, is 1 East Benton, the old Aurora Public Library.
Correct.
Are they one of the sponsors?
They are. They
Okay.
are. They are.
All right.
They've been real great to us, to the food pantry, and helping us, make this event happen.
Right. Shouts out to Ron and Melinda of
Yes.
Support Text. They are great people. Tell you guys an interesting story about Support Text. Once upon a time, when Good Morning Aurora transitioned from an earlier studio, we were in need of a place. Before we found our current home, we needed a home. And Ron reached out and allowed us to film Good Morning Aurora in the Gallery 1904 by the book wall back there for 3 months as the whole rest of the place did upgrades. Allowed us in there, and we will always be thankful for that. All right, the time is now 8:04 a.m. You're tuning in to Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Dan Brewer, I said good morning to you, right? I think I did. Yeah, Dan, we met somebody who knows you when we did the Bookmobile unveil. Dan Brewer got shouts out on the street. That was awesome. We checked. We had a good time with that. That was at the Aurora Farmers Market. So pictures are on our Facebook page and Instagram. Okay, let me give you guys some local news because this is really important, and we're going to get back to our discussion here. Kane County Health Department says more COVID-19 contract tracers are needed. Since students returned to school, the Kane County Health Department has been struggling to keep up with contact tracing after it let go several tracers during the slow summer months. The county's health department is facing a large burden as it tries to keep up with the demand as parents ask for help to determine when they can send their children back to school after they have contracted COVID-19 or been exposed to someone with the virus. As according to Kane County Health Department Director of Health Protection, Uchi Anwuta. As of September 11th in Kane County, there were 126 positive cases of COVID-19 among children ages 5 and 11, 114 cases in children ages 12 to 17, and 106 cases among people aged 18 to 22. The cases stem from 15 current COVID-19 outbreaks within local schools. All right, so to get in touch with these great folks, you can go to canehealth.com and sign up there. On Wednesday, the committee, and by committee, that's the Kane County Board Public Health Committee. Wednesday last week, the committee supported $486,000 of American Rescue Plan funding for hiring and training more contact tracers. The county currently has 15. All right. So, Brisa, I'm glad you're here. Now let's talk tacos.
Yes.
So now let me get the logistics down. So I go to Support Tex.
Yes.
I buy my ticket there.
Or you can buy them online.
Okay.
So the purpose of us meeting at Support Tex is for people to come in and check in and get a passport.
Okay.
That passport is gonna, tell you what restaurant is participating, the address, and what kind of tacos they're going to be offering.
Okay.
So if you like al pastor, or you like chicken, or you like steak, each restaurant is going to have listed what kind of tacos they're going to be offering.
Okay.
And if you want to try, if you're open to trying them all, you can visit all 7. If you only like steak, you can visit the ones that only have steak.
Okay. I like pastor. Mm-hmm. I like them all, actually. I haven't had a taco I don't like. Now, I just want to get your opinion. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to pin you to nail you down supporting which restaurant, but who do you like in Aurora for tacos?
Oh, all right. So
away from Marie Wilkinson's taco crawl event endorsing.
Okay. So me and my family, we frequent El Auténtico Jalisco on Lake Street.
Okay, yeah.
That's been our go-to.
Used to be Cazadores.
Yeah, right.
Way back.
Yes, I remember. But yeah, our family, that's our go-to. Jalisco's on Lake Street.
Yeah.
Their tacos dorados are phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a really good place. Before the pandemic, I used to go there and eat with a buddy back when I lived downtown, and sometimes sit out on that little, because they got a little patio.
They do.
They got little outdoor patio right there on Lake Street. Yeah, it's a really good place.
Yeah, we like it place. A lot.
All right. So Aurora Regional Fire Museum is here. Looking forward to Taco Crawl, and the ARFM Fire Museum is a sponsor.
Yes.
That's awesome. And we also got some news when it comes to the Fire Museum. So I think I'll plug that in right now. Got a button for the special breaking news. Yeah, but interns and breaking news buttons, we doing things, y'all. Okay, check this out. Now this is what you can call hot off the presses. Can you hear it? Yeah. All right. The Aurora Regional Fire Museum will host its 4th annual Community Hero Day from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, October 2nd at the museum at 53 North Broadway in Aurora. Community Hero Day is a free community event that will feature a touch-a-truck area with vehicles from over a dozen community organizations. Additionally, families will have an opportunity to interact with 14 community partners and 11 craft vendors. The Northern Illinois Fire Sprinkler Advisory Board will be on hand with its fire sprinkler demonstration trailer and will be conducting a live fire demonstration at 1 p.m. The event will also include food, a DJ, and a pop-up COVID-19 vaccination clinic. Hosted at the beginning of Fire Prevention Month, Community Hero Day allows the museum to educate the community about fire safety. According to Aurora Regional Fire Museum Executive Director Brian Failing, quote, "This is our largest event yet. As families continue to spend more time in their homes, it's more important than ever to learn about fire safety and those who are heroes in our community. The event will feature vehicles from the AFD, Aurora Police Department, Aurora EMA, Nicor Gas, Ozinga, Groot, Kane County Sheriff's Department, West & Sons Towing, the Illinois Tollway, PepsiCo, Illinois Army National Guard, and Kane County EMA. The time is 8:10 a.m. Shouts out. How cool.
That's very great. Sounds like a great event.
Yeah. So, for those who don't know, where is Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry located?
Yeah, Marie Wilkinson Food Pantry is located at 834 North Highland on the west side of Aurora. So we are between the VNA and Amita Mercy Hospital.
So if you get hurt, you can go either way to get some help.
Yeah.
Oh, I was breaking my back lifting boxes to help these people. Don't worry, bro. Just go to Amita or Mercy. Very cool.
Mercy, yeah.
Now, I think that was earlier this year, a few months back, that there was an adjoining garden across the street that was put in. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So for several years now, we have a garden across the street. Mm-hmm. It was some houses that, were not in good condition, so the city of Aurora tore it down, and there was this vacant lot, so we were able to acquire the land across the street, and we turned it into something meaningful, a garden. Charity Blooms, Rob Vaughn is the one that manages our garden across the street. And then from there, it's been expanding. And then earlier this year, we acquired more land south of the pantry. So the garden that's directly across from the food pantry it's food that's being grown for our clients.
Okay.
And then the other lot that's south of the pantry, that is being used for people in the community who wants to rent a plot.
Okay, so you can rent plots there too.
Yeah, we have 36 plots.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Man, Marie Wilkinson's on the move, y'all. Get involved with the food pantry. Aisha Saxon, good morning. Grace Cornell, what is up? And Cruz Ocho is here. Well, let me tell you something about Cruz Ocho. He is a local hip-hop artist, and he is a member of the Highest Lows. And, what the heck, I'll just tell you now, there will be a special Cruz Ocho Part 2 coming up on Good Morning Aurora. And then we just trail off. Sounds kind of like, ooh, everybody damn, when is that going to be? It's going to be Saturday, October 2nd, so get ready to tune in for something special over the weekend. The time is 8:12. Okay, so now from what I understand about Marie Wilkinson's, it has a long history, of course, tied into or created by Marie Wilkinson. Mm-hmm. For those who are unfamiliar, who was she and what was her role in the community?
She was a social activist in the community. Since 1950, she funded the food pantry. She had a near-death life experience where she said, you know what, I need to help people in my community. And from there, she took it off. She started a lot of nonprofit organizations that still exist here today in Aurora. SciTech is one of them. And the Child Literacy Center. So there's lots of places that, she touched and she helped grow up and develop. But Marie Wilkinson was very loved in the community. She was out there getting things done. And she was engaging other community leaders to help her. So yeah. Nice. And we also have a book about Marie Wilkinson, if you're interested. It's called The Gentle Spirit.
It's a good book. I was provided that book by a friend of the show, Diane Renner. The Renners. The whole family. Good people. Okay. What's the hours of Marie Wilkinson's?
For food distribution or volunteering?
Well, let's talk food distribution. Yeah.
Sure. So, and just to, if I might add, we also have a second location, we have our East Aurora High School location.
Right.
And we're there Saturdays from 7:30 to 11:30 distributing food. And every Saturday they serve about 180 to 200 families.
I've seen, yeah.
Yes. But on the west side of Aurora, on Highland, we serve on Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays is from 12 to 2, and people get to come in for indoor shopping. And generally it's pretty busy, 50 to 70 families a week every Wednesday. And lots of our seniors get to come in, lots of people, our veterans get to come in, families who have dietary restrictions, because we do allow them to come in. They get to choose the food that, that fits best for the household, which we like. And then on Fridays, we serve from 1 to 4, and it's a drive-through system, curbside. People pull up in their vehicle, we check them in, we have them pull up to the garage door. They open their trunk and we put the food in their trunk. And we've come to find out that a lot of people, like the busy families or those that are working, they like to come more on Fridays. Nice. And then our seniors and veterans and the disabled, they like to come on Wednesdays.
Now, what's the volunteering schedule?
Volunteering schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We need volunteers from 10 to 3 to help us unload the trucks, sort food that's coming in through donations, sort the produce, and help organize. Okay. And get everything set up for the distribution days.
Now, when I was there, I also learned that you guys get a lot from grocery stores themselves. Yes. How does that work?
So that's called Food Rescue. It's a partnership that we have with the local grocery stores that Northern Illinois Food Bank has started. And they made the contacts with local grocery stores. Anyways, they connect us with like I said, local grocery stores. We go out to our local Walmarts, Jewels, Aldi's, foods that would go otherwise in the garbage. Now they're donating it to the food pantry, and it's not food that's bad or expired. Right. It's just at its end peak of life. So we have to get it out to our clients as soon as possible so they can consume it. Right. But a lot of the times it's good stuff, and we're hardly ever throwing any of it away.
Right. Yeah, so I spoke with Shannon Cameron when she was here from the food pantry, and I was relaying to her a story. When I worked at a grocery store when I was a kid, there's a lot of food that gets thrown away.
It does.
I don't think people even realize.
You do not. It's beyond me. I am so thankful that there's these programs that are established like that. Food pantries or soup kitchens can go out and pick up that food and give it to those who really need it, or make something out of it too, because it's beneficial for soup kitchens as well.
Right. If your bananas are going bad, banana bread.
Yes.
That's just a little us to you kind of thing. Okay, so we got some local stuff to talk about, local news and links coming your way right now, which I'm going to start giving to you wonderful people at this very moment. Okay. Tomorrow the 28th, in addition to our taco crawl going on, State Representative Barbara Hernandez's office has their Social Justice Committee meeting, the monthly one from 5 to 6 p.m. Special guests will be Cabrini Green Legal Aid, and they'll be talking about the Clean Slate Initiative. We have the link for you guys. We'll put that in the chat. Registration's open for NAMI 5K, a run for mental health. This will play. All right, sip it up. When we mess it up, we sip it up. Community sip. Let's try that again. Okay. Registration is open for the NAMI 5K, a run for mental health. Got it that time, right? All right, this will take place Saturday, October 2nd, and there's options for virtual or in-person participation. Take part in something fun and motivating. We have information and registration links, which we will give to you guys momentarily. November 5th will be the first Friday for November, and friend of the show, Josue Pais, will be showcasing art titled For the Love of Frida at Charlie's Silver Spoon Creamery, located at 6 East Downer Place. Shouts out to our friend Josue and to Charlie's Creamery. We have shared the flyer on our social media. We'll make sure to keep sharing it up to the date of the 5th of November. The time is 8:19 a.m. Okay. So, now how long have you been with Marie Wilkinson's?
A year now.
Okay.
A little bit over a year. Started
right.
in August of 2020.
Wow, right? And so came in COVID.
Yeah.
What was that like? And what is your exact title?
I'm the operations manager.
Okay. Let me just I had boss written here.
No,
you know
no,
what?
no.
Let me just okay.
Not the boss. Diane's the boss.
Right. Operations manager came in August 2020.
Yes.
Okay. What was it like transitioning to a new position in a pandemic?
You know what? The pandemic we learned a lot of things, but the transition into Mary Wilkinson was great. I got to learn more things that were from where I was, and got to meet the volunteers, getting adjusted to like new faces, new layout. It was a little bit, difficult, but we managed. It's just getting to know the volunteers at a personal level. You can't go into a new place and start changing things up. I learned that the hard way.
Right. Yeah, no, can't do that.
Learned the hard way.
Right.
And then plus, I'm a young woman that just coming in, and I'm here telling all the volunteers, older volunteers, what to do. And sometimes, they didn't take that as well. But, now they love me and I love them so much. But it's a good transition. Diane, shout out to Diane. She's been teaching me so much. And my hopes is to be an executive director one day. If it's not for a food pantry, maybe for a different nonprofit organization. And I'm learning a lot. She's been teaching me plenty things, and I'm very grateful.
What have you learned since that you didn't know before?
We're tackling accounting.
Okay. How
to budget, how to manage events. So there's how to budget and accounting.
Okay.
So we'll be hitting hard.
Now, are you from Aurora originally?
Yes.
All right.
Born and raised.
West side?
East side.
East side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, do you participate on the Saturday mornings as well with the East Side distributions?
Every so often.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have Laura Keith. She is the pantry manager at East Aurora High School.
Okay. Interesting. Now, the Northern Illinois Food Bank, let me make sure I got this right. So it's the Northern Illinois Food Bank, which helps or participates in distributing food to food banks.
Food pantries.
Yep. At the local level.
Correct.
And then through a combination of volunteers and donations, that's how food pantries get sustained at the local level. Is that
Correct.
right? Okay. I learned over the pandemic, over the course of it going on, that food pantries run out of food. I think that there was a moment, I think I saw the news out there, a few food pantries had calls for food from the community. Did that happen with Marie Wilkinson's?
No. So I know what you're talking about previously, but with the food pantries are equipped to serve, their steady numbers. They do monthly reports. So when the pandemic started, we were getting an influx of people visiting the food pantry.
Okay.
So we weren't prepared.
Gotcha.
We weren't prepared. But with the help of the local communities, the churches, the individuals, businesses, they all came through and brought tons of food to help with the demand that was happening at the moment. Gratefully at Mary Wilkinson Food Pantry, we've been pretty good in having food. When I started in August of 2020, in September or October, Goya donated about 20,000 pounds of food to the Mary Wilkinson Food Pantry, which helped us out a lot.
Wow, that's amazing. Where can I get one of those shirts, though?
Come volunteer for me. Come volunteer for 20 hours and you'll get a cool t-shirt.
Okay, for 20 hours?
20 hours.
Bet. To our listeners, watch. You'll see your boy there. I will be there. Okay, want to take a brief moment to plug in that it is Diaper Awareness week, and we are participating in Diaper Drive with the Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez and other community partners like McCarty Mills, Treadwell, and others. Our studio here at 5 East Downer Place Suite T is a drop-off location, and our hours of drop-off are between 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. If someone is here when you drop off items in our lobby, you will get a free Good Morning Aurora sticker. Hey, somebody has to be here, because if I just leave the stack, they might just disappear, and that's not cool. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about before we get into some more of the local stuff is there is one of the garage bay doors when I was there at Marie Wilkinson's. I think I was told that you guys are raising funds for a heating system. Was that correct? For distribution when it that's what it is, right?
Awning. Yeah. So we were looking funds for, and we got that covered.
Okay.
But we were looking funds to put a heater underneath the awning for winter or when it gets cold. And we had it installed last fall, and it's been working great. We love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there another piece of equipment that you guys were raising funds for at the moment?
Portable freezer.
Portable freezer. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's outside of the pantry.
All right. What's the need for a portable freezer for those who are not in the world of the food pantry?
Yeah. So Mary Wilkinson is a tiny food pantry we're not big in space, and we have walk-in coolers, but sometimes they're not enough to keep the food stored. It gets full, so we were needing additional storage, and that portable freezer is also a portable unit where you can turn it into a refrigerator also. So if you don't have enough frozen food, you turn it down to turn it into a refrigerator. So we can use either or, and it's been very helpful because early this summer we were getting inundated with tons of frozen meat, so we turned that into a freezer. We stored it all in there. It could store up to 8 pallets.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was full at one time.
How much does something like that cost?
I do not know from the top of my head. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Diane's the one that managed that.
Yeah, I think because you guys said there was a compost heap as well.
Yes.
That I remember she telling me some totals, which I can't remember, but they were tens of thousands of dollars for certain pieces of equipment.
Yes, and it can get very expensive for stuff that we really need. So sometimes we have to turn to ask donors to donate.
Right.
Or we are applying for grants.
Okay. All right. So a little bit more local stuff, and then we will get back to our great discussion here. The time is 8:27 a.m. All right. Don't forget the Citizens Police Academy, hosted by the Kane County Sheriff's Office. This free 10-week course provides firsthand knowledge of how policing works in our community. This will be held Wednesdays from October 6th through December 15th from 6 to 8 p.m. You can register online by visiting the link that will be in the chat in about 9 seconds. That's how quick we are. So you know what? Hold on. Let me bring that back real quick. Because it used to be, took a little bit to get y'all the link. You guys remember that? Remember that? Like I would be like, here comes the link. And it'd be like another 3 minutes. Not no more. Quick news for you. Okay. All right. Let me see here. 5th Annual Cups Broad Drive will be happening this year at the Aurora Regional Fire Museum from 5 to 8 p.m. on October 1st. Music, local vendors, and a photo booth. This will be an awesome community event. You can support a great cause in downtown Aurora. And for details, visit the website link, which will be coming to you soon. Now, this is also important. October 8th is Bridge Bash 2021, a great evening of outdoor fun. This will be from 6 to 10 p.m. at the venue in downtown Aurora and beautiful Mundy Park. Consider a sponsorship for Bridge Bash 2021. Sponsorship packages include free tickets for your friends, an exclusive pre-event, and more. Visit the website at neighborproject.us to buy individual or couples tickets and register to join live or participate in the silent auction digitally by texting Bridge Bash BRIDGEBASH all together, to 243-725. That number again is 243-725. Fun and fundraising all in one. Our outdoor live music celebration wouldn't be the same without you. I'm gonna clap for that. Yeah, we can clap for that. Right? Anna Sierra is here. Good morning, Anna Sierra. The chat is lit. Oh my goodness. Cindy Morales, what's up? Emily Bowe says she'd be happy to set up her chair and give massages. Yes, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Massages and food? Tacos and eat a taco and get a massage?
Oof.
Woo!
Sounds delightful.
Y'all ain't never heard nothing like that.
Sounds like
before.
heaven, actually.
It does, right? Oh man.
Tacos and a massage.
Tacos and massages. All right. So actually, one more piece that I needed to. Here it is. Yes, the Fox Valley Hands of Hope. I'd be remiss. Fox Valley Hands of Hope presents Project Hope, a school-based support for children and teens. Now partnered with nearly 50 schools across the Fox Valley region, Project Hope is a collaboration between Fox Valley Hands of Hope and school staff to identify students grieving and in need. For more information, you can call 630-232-2233, extension 1225. That number again is 630-232-2233, extension 1225. We have a link to the website coming to you momentarily. The time is now 8:30 a.m. Dan Barrero says, I remember Marie Wilkinson. She was a great person. I didn't realize that I lived a block from her in the 70s until they had a street dedication in her honor. Very, very cool. Victoria Maldonado, good morning. And Maria Chirito is here as well. So, what do you like most about, because the industry is nonprofit, right?
Correct.
Okay. What do you like most about the nonprofit industry?
I like helping those that are coming for services, like getting to know them at a personal level, and hearing their personal stories of how, you know, they've been struggling, or, you know, the goods and the bads. Is just, that's what keeps me in the nonprofit sector, is those individuals that come to us for services, just getting to know them and helping them, knowing that I'm helping them, I'm giving them an impact by being there, listening to their stories, not only listening but providing food.
Right. Okay. Now we like to get a feel as a community show from our community members like you. So what's something, in your opinion, that Aurora needs that it doesn't have yet?
That's a good question.
That's how we do on this show. We do good questions on this show.
You're really picking my brain this morning. What does Aurora need that they don't have?
That it doesn't have yet.
It doesn't have yet.
And, you know, and as you ponder that, the spirit of that question, or the nature of it, is because in the chat, I've come to find out and notice that people have a lot of ideas and opinions. And sometimes when I go back and look and read what people are asking or what they're talking about, or they're like, oh, ask her this or ask this person that, like, it's still relevant. So I kind of bring it up again and everything. What does Aurora need that it does not have yet? Because we're a city on the rise. We're coming up.
We are definitely coming up.
As a person who's been here your life, though, how has Aurora changed from when you were young to now?
It definitely has progressed. I'll tell you that. The downtown Aurora has come alive. I lived on the east side by Waldo Middle School, so me and my brother, you know, we would come downer on our bikes, visit One East Benton, the old library. We lived there. It has come a long way, and not too sure how to answer that. I have to keep thinking about that.
Okay, it's come a long way, and even our listeners would concur with that statement. It has come a long way, but when we think about, like, our local governments and trying to create services, that's the nature of the question, because I always want to keep an eye out for what we can be doing better. Not to criticize, of course, but to contribute. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to help build the city. All right. So you guys are on social media, right?
Yes.
Marie Wilkinson. Where's the socials at?
Marie's Pantry on Instagram, and then Marie Wilkinson Food Pantry on Facebook.
All right. Very cool. Now, do you garden?
I do.
You do?
I have I garden. I have plants in my house too, so I have a good green thumb.
Ah.
So yeah, my house is turning into a little jungle. I have tons of plants and cactuses and
Okay. Now, do the people who rent plots, how does that work? Because you mentioned that you can rent a plot in there, and are you growing food for yourself, your family, or for the pantry?
For the pantry, yeah. So Charity Blooms, shout out to him, to Rob Bond, because he's the one that manages the garden across the street. So the plots that we have 36 plots, and I think it was like $25 to rent it. But then they get their deposit back if they clean it up after. If they clean up their plot at the end of the season, they'll get their deposit back. So it's a lot of people in the community that, come out and rent this plot, and it's like a lot of people from from Asia, from Africa. They're refugees that live in the community. They've been renting plots, and then it's just not one plot, two plots. I think some even rented like 4 together, and they grow stuff that they would, normally eat in their country.
Right. Okay. Very cool. Charity Blooms. And his name is Rob.
Rob Vaughn.
Okay. I'm going to look into that.
Yes.
So now I want to ask you a couple more hard-hitting questions. I want to talk some food. I want to talk specific numbers. How many people does the food pantry feed a week?
A week, with combined sites, about 450.
About 450 people. Yikes. Okay, now out of that 450, about how many are seniors or veterans?
I wasn't prepared for that. Good amount of number. I don't know how to put it in percentage, but a good amount of numbers are seniors and veterans.
And then have things, this is very nebulous, so bear with me for this question, but have things been getting better? Pandemic we know what happened when the pandemic came. We know about the shutdown. Are and have things been getting better?
Yes, they have. Yes and no. Okay. So I say yes because our numbers have dwindled down during the summer, and I think that's a factor that comes in play with people getting a little bit of extra benefits post or after the pandemic. They've been getting a little bit extra benefits, and our numbers did come down. Families were receiving extra assistance for their children. And now that, kids are back in school, our numbers are starting to pick up.
Okay, good. Have you yourself ever dealt with food insecurity?
When we were younger, yes. My parents both, that's a good, you hit a good one.
Come on.
When my parents were growing up, sorry, you just nailed it.
No, it's all good. I mean, I did too. That's why, Shannon Cameron wasn't just a guest. Going there to talk at Marie Wilkinson's and meet Diane. That wasn't just, I wasn't on a field trip. Even when shout out to Judge Renee Cruz and his wife, even when I was standing next to them, bagging up food for the Veterans Pantry. I was doing it because I've been hungry before. Mm-hmm. For a good number of years, I only counted on one meal, and it was lunch. So, I care. That's why I asked. But I think that this community has it a little bit better than others, though. a little bit better than others.
I agree.
Because I think we have better infrastructure. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. Yeah, we come together whenever, we need something. All the community comes together and rallies and gets things done.
Mm-hmm.
They really do.
So where will you be for tomorrow's Taco Tuesday crawl? Are you going to be? Are you the person that we buy tickets from at the door? Are you stamping hands and all that? Are you doing security? Like y'all pay for them tickets, right?
IDs, everyone, IDs. I'll be the bouncer. No, I'll be at a Support Text. We're going to be at the lower level, which is Gallery 1904. And yes, if you have not purchased your tickets, you can definitely come in and pay at the door.
Okay.
We prefer that you buy your tickets online, but the option to pay at the door is there.
Okay, very cool. All right, quick local stuff. The time is now 8:40 a.m. And our great intern, Monica, is going to go get her education on, everybody. So we want to say a shouts out to Monica. Much appreciated, dear sister. We will see you tomorrow morning. All right. Something to talk about that's locally. There's a dog parade this Sunday coming up at Phillips Park. Did you guys know about that? Did you know that? I don't think you did. But there is a dog parade coming up. Our friends of Harry Beast Dog Parlor will be participating in Harry Beast. The owner of that is our dear friend Josue Pais. He's the gentleman I told you guys about that will be having the Frida Art at Charlie's Creamery on November 6th. Is that the first Friday? Whatever it is. But the social media will be lit with that. Emily also says let her know when and where you want to set up the massage chair, and she will be there. Casildo Casey Cuevas, good morning. Buenos dias, Aurora, to you, dear sir. And Shannon Cameron says that she's looking forward to the Taco Tuesday crawl as well. All right, a couple more local things, guys, and we are moving right along with our conversation today with our dear friend Brisa Barraza of Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry. Okay. October 15th, do not forget, Mutual Ground is having their black and white ball from 6 to 11 p.m. at Hotel Arista, 2139 Citygate Lane in Naperville. Black and white or shades of black and white, including silver. No green or pink. I don't care how nice the shirt is. October 2nd, noon to 5 p.m., Talented 10th Social Services hosting Holiday Craft Vendor Fair. $25 vendor fee. The location is 205 North Lake Street. And once again, Mutual Ground is hiring for a number of positions: clinical managers, prevention educators, relief advocates, and therapists. Mutual Ground is a nonprofit organization providing education and life-changing services to end the cycle of domestic and sexual violence. They are a trusted resource and a longtime staple in our community. All right. So what's next? Next for Marie Wilkinson's, and what's next for you?
Well, let's start with me. I am going to Wabansi studying for business administration. So my hopes is to get my degree in business administration.
Oh, snap. Yes. What's up?
So yeah, it's been quite a journey. It's my second year at Wabansi, and I am so equipped for these college courses that I'm taking. It's been definitely teaching me a lot of things.
Good stuff. And then what's next for Marie Wilkinson's?
We are hoping to expand, acquire a building where we can have our offices. And partner up with local other nonprofits if they need a space or a home. Okay. We can bring them into our building as well.
All right, cool. And what was that satellite location? Oh, that's East Aurora.
East Aurora High School, yes.
Ah, okay. Is food stored there?
Yes, so we do. Thankfully, thanks to East Aurora School District, they allow us to use their building.
Okay.
At the bottom, I think it's the warehouse and the basement. We get to use to store food, and we also have a student distribution at East Aurora High School twice a month. Every Thursday, high school students get to visit the pantry and shop for food for their household.
Okay.
So it's student distribution.
Nice, very nice. So dealing with families and older folks and seniors at one location, and dealing strictly with youth at another location, really good. But seniors and veterans can also go to the East High location. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. We have Saturdays available for those that work during the day or in the evening. Mm-hmm. We threw a Saturday option. And it's been going great. I think that's why it's our busiest on Saturdays, because a lot of families work during the day. They can't get to food pantries. So a lot of families come on Saturdays.
Okay. Now, what's the requirement for a family looking to get food?
There is actually no requirement. We do, once they show up to the food pantry, we do ask them to fill out a short application with basic information. Because we do get grants,
right?
We have to report back on certain information that we try to capture on those applications. But actually, there's no additional requirement. If they don't want to fill out the application, they don't have to. If they don't have a photo ID, it's understandable. If they don't have a piece of mail, we can get by without those things.
Right. I mean, if you're not able to eat, the least of your issues is not having a ComEd bill to the location that you're at, right? Norma Peterson says, thank you for what you do. Yeah.
Thank you, Norma.
You got a lot of love in the chat. Got some love in the chat. All right. So I think it's 8:45. Let's kind of speculate for a brief moment. What would it be like if there were no food pantries?
I think it would be lots of people homeless. A lot of kids struggling to find where their next meal is going to come from.
Right.
Or be dependent on that lunch and breakfast that they get from the school.
Right. And I think food pantries are something that we take for granted. And I think, again, people need to realize that there's not, what we need to survive as a community. We got to pay into it. We have to we got to give back. We got to give the sweat equity and everything. And I don't think enough people understand that basic fact. Now there's a children's garden. Is that right?
The playful learning installation.
Playful learning. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yes. There's a fun installation that's in front of the fence of the Murray Wilkinson Food Pantry garden, and it helps children to do math, to count, to identify colors. It's a pretty fun installation. You should definitely bring your son to try it out.
Yeah. So I saw when it was made, or I saw when it was launched. Yeah. Rather, that looked pretty good.
It's fun.
All right. So to the question of what Aurora needs that it does not have, we got a lot of interesting responses back. River activities. Dan Burrell says a movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
That would be good, because all we got is what? Tinseltown.
Tinseltown, North Aurora.
That's North Aurora, yeah. Teen youth centers, urban art programs. Emily like to see a vegan bowls and wrap place. That's a good idea.
A vegan?
Yeah, vegan bowls and wraps. Yes. Okay. And Cindy Morales says Aurora needs a youth community center on the east side. Okay. A live teen center is there. Is that what Anna plugged in? She did. That's in downtown Aurora. And the AHA is opening a community center on Jackson. Very good.
That's awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I concur. More river activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have kayaks, and me and my son go kayaking. But I would like to see more river activities, because Aurora is divided by the river, so brings us together. Yep. In a sense, right?
We got that bridge that they built. That's going a little,
cool.
That's kind of bringing us together and everything. East Siders and West Siders watched the fireworks on the bridge. I was there. It was nice.
Yeah, listening to the music from River Edge Park.
Yep. Which brings me into my kind of next to last question. because we got to get the flavor. What do you do when you go out? Where do you hang? What's Brisa like to do? Where do you got? Where y'all go? Where's the family go? Shopping?
We love to shop. Me and my son.
Okay.
But yeah, we visit my mom. My mom and dad live in Rochelle, so we spend a good time over there.
Okay.
But other than that, we go to the trampoline parks. We go to movie theaters. Mm-hmm. We have a dog, so we take the dog to the park. Every so often, we'll go to Chicago, to downtown, and just walk down there. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm pretty much a homebody.
Okay.
Right now with school, I have to be, hitting those books, so there's not much going out.
Yeah, and I've seen you working at Treadwell.
Yes.
I've seen you doing your thing with the laptop, crunching numbers or whatever it was you were doing.
Homework.
Yeah, doing your thing. Okay. So the time is 8:50. Couple more things to go. A little bit of news, you guys, here. So stay tuned. Bianca Camargo is here. Good morning, Bianca. What is up? What is up? Actually, Bianca Camargo is in the news. Hold on a second, Bianca. Yes, that's right. How could I forget? Speaking of tacos, La Quebrada, good restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I had their shrimp cocktail one day. It was absolutely fantastic. But September 29th, so just in a couple of days here, from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., you can meet Kane County Circuit Judge Bianca Camargo at her reception and fundraiser campaign kickoff at La Quebrada, 723 South Broadway. Tickets are $40. Tickets can be purchased at the door. Soft drinks and appetizers will be provided. Girl, I'll go just for the chips and salsa. Like, you know what? I'm here just for that, actually. Y'all keep it up, though. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. Also, let's see here. We have the Halloween fundraiser on October 14th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at McCarty Mills Tap Room. This will be for State Representative Barbara Hernandez. McCarty Mills is located at 140 South River Street here in beautiful downtown Aurora, right down the street from the Aurora Public Library. McCarty Mills is an excellent place. You can go there and try Pollyanna Brewing Company and many different brewing companies on tap there. Say hi to Devin. Say hi to Brent. Say hi to all of our people when you go in there. All right. And next thing here that you guys need to know about, Saturday, October 2nd from 8 a.m. to noon at Betnarcik Junior High School will be the free electronics recycling drive-through. Registration is required, limited of 2 screens per vehicle, unlimited other approved electronics, and it's for Aurora residents only. ID is required. You can visit auroratechil.org/electronics2021. We have shared that on our Instagram and our Twitter. We also have LinkedIn, so check that out for updates as well. All right, the time is 8:52 a.m. Do we forget anything?
For Mary Wilkinson, we also have a senior distribution program.
The news don't stop, y'all. See,
that's no. One of the great things that one of our programs that we have in place at Mary Wilkinson is that we distribute food to a couple senior homes in Aurora, and right now we have 2, and we are looking for more volunteers to help us distribute that food. And meaning by distributing is picking up the boxes at the Mary Wilkinson Food Pantry and delivering it straight to the senior homes. I know Cynthia Gamboa has been doing that with Judd and Suzanne on Saturdays for Silver Oaks senior apartment. But we are also adding more senior homes, and we need more volunteers to help with that.
Yeah, I did that once upon a time too.
You did.
I was in the truck. It was cold, walking around in the snow. That's right. But delivering it, got to do it. You got to do it. Okay. Senior distribution. I asked you about the taco crawl. Once again, what's those restaurants that are participating?
Yeah. The restaurants that are participating for Taco Tuesday crawl is Primos Tacos, Cielos Tacos, Taquería Aurora, Supermercado Carrera, La Quinta, El Tío, and El Auténtico Jalisco's on Lake Street.
She got all of them, y'all. All of them. Okay, so according to Tracy Duran, she's had to utilize the food pantry a few times, and we are eternally grateful for being able to have this service available. It happens, life happens. That's right, Tracy. And Dan says, remember your beginnings. Helping others is your calling.
Yeah,
that's what's up. That is what's up. All right, you guys, it is 8:54 a.m. Cindy says that she will be there to help out. Man, what a good episode today. Before we go, I'm going to do something that we typically did only on the one-on-one interviews, but I guess we'll start injecting this into the show right now. What's your message today for the people of Aurora?
Get involved with your communities. Like, definitely, if there's an issue, bring it up to your alderman, get that resolved in your community. If we don't voice what's going on, they will never know what's happening in our own community. And get involved with social nonprofits, or just nonprofits at all, overall. We can do the job, we can get the work done, but we really can't do it without the help of volunteers. Right. So get involved with your community, whether it's, talking to your alderman, local alderman of, issues that are happening in your own community. Also volunteering in nonprofits, because we all need the volunteers, not just the food pantry itself, but I think all across the board, all the nonprofits are struggling with volunteers.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much for coming on to the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, this was awesome. This was an awesome. Good episode. All right, dear people. So it is Monday. Let's continue to start the week off motivated. Let's continue to start the week off bright and full of energy. I hope that you guys have a great day today. Try to be helpful to someone if you can. Get involved with Marie Wilkinson's Food Pantry and come out for tomorrow's Taco Tuesday crawl. 1 East Benton, support text from 5 to 8 p.m., right?
2 to 8.
2 to 8 p.m. 2 to 8 p.m., 7 participating restaurants. Tickets are $25. So give back to the community. Take care of yourself and each other.